She's sitting up!
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
No, we just thought you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests. Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my pets. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain in Teyvat, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Teyvat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach, but I do like the analogy. It's fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection?
Oh. Were you hoping I...
Yes. You are a traveler.
Then, what I would say...
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point...
I see. Then what I would...
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You... don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Ah, a joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that.
Oh, then...
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you just... I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet. But...
I've never joined a Moon Prayer Night before.
Oh, don't worry about that! Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not...
But... they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest...
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back! Well...
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my... Rather...
that was kinda cryptic.
And also, I do not know.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should... Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there! When did you become so sneaky? Hey, Llama! It's us! Huh? Varka? What are you...
Beats me.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details
Right, yeah.
What do you mean, that too?
Yes. Celebrating on this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night. Despite now...
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Oh, one other thing! We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and...
Wait, so...
Then, I suppose that...
Oh, yeah! It's kind of a complicated process, but basically,
I understand. Well, if Kuthar has decided to...
Yeah, exactly! She was saying how it could be risky for her to...
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job.
Darn! We made...
Nah, don't sweat...
Huh? Are you...
Not as such, no, but you can't go preparing for a fest...
The Mondstatter spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree. Let's start by making... And who knows? Once we get the ball rolling...
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said...
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their... And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same
not quite.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in this... But lastly, there's the final key element...
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Also, I have...
Huh? What's this? These surely...
I believe so. Kuhenki's...
Maybe it's an innate talent?
Luanatar!
Yeah...
Maybe we can teach her next time if we can... What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They are preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the
Ah, there she is. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements...
You have my thanks. And over here...
Oh, look at all these colors! It looks great! Can Paimon...
Of course.
You bet!
If you included those in the feast...
There will also be verdant crests like this. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough as such. Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. She did not answer. I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation. Ah, I see. Maybe she is right, but my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, but what really pains me about all this is that this is her birth.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessing. Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she?
I see your point. Yes.
Our job is to leave her with some happy...
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly.
All right.
Sure thing, let's go! Bye.
Thank you all.
Huh? Hey, over there! It's Durin and Albedo with flints! What could they...
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down...
Yeah, right! Oh, wait! Why does every...
Well, to be precise, the facts...
Wait.
Half right! Don't act so...
Maybe I can explain. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, on closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or...
Huh? What do you mean?
Exactly. It was very peculiar.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Notcry before, but
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions from a distance. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless.
all the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks...
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it.
What about you two? Any...
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist, but we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. We don't know when the wind will blow. Yet when the wind blows, we will know.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Right? What up? Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her...
You're right. Records indicate the odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening, but this time... Either everyone's getting... Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. First...
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal.
Indeed. but we have identified one location where many more of them have. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's.
Oh.
So you mean the
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other. In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-nights.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum, which, in this case...
So this intel broke.
Sounds to me like we could split the work.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It
For my part, better. Even a little knowledge.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the Abyss.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that...
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned. Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of...
Oh yeah! By the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night.
She agreed to that? I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. And Yehoda loves a party.
No.
Way to
Wait, no, that's not what I... So many people are... This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship. Like a spaceship? That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right? Huh? You already know about it? Wait. Back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything! Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Wow.
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but...
Fair enough.
In that case, let's meet back here.
I wish everyone a productive...
You What's up, boss?
Tell me, Yehoda, when did the Curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Oh! Yehoda was right on the money. This phantom really... But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists.
Ah, you're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise.
I was. Until one of our people no one's ever seen something quite like...
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around...
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them. The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be...
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do.
Allow me to lend you a hand. Everyone, our friend here should...
Is that?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals, and can even...
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship. In return, I told it about some nearby... We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain... Let's give them a moment, and hope...
All back together? Must have been a lot...
Indeed. Now... It did find a lot of wild fruit, and this puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot...
Huh. Well, it
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that...
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only...
Good point.
Blunthorn rhinos can use kuvaki to shift great rocks. But this one says the sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not... They say that the spaceship looks robust and
So, just like us humans, there was nothing that...
Yes. Still, we are grateful for all...
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on.
What is this thing? I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he...
Huh? I don't know.
Yes,
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing...
Huh?
Yes, brother, I shall...
What the... This thing is crazy.
Sorry, brother. Looks like...
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea. These phantoms are reenacting real It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play.
It makes sense. History is set in stone.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although... Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is... And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way into me. That says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of...
Huh. Every now and...
I wonder how the others are doing.
Sounds good. Also...
Wait!
Am I in...
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a...
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't...
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Durin. But as I'm
But...
And try you have.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these...
You seem to have calmed down. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
May I ask...
Be my guest.
What exactly are we...
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
That is correct. As you know, once the abyss senses even the tiniest crack, there was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcraft. Then 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole...
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate.
Yes.
I still have a couple of other... You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. And also, how are you able to stay so... From everything I know about you, you're not...
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when...
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question. Your curiosity toward the abyss. Is it... I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rarir's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me. My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rarir, something became a little clear. Sometimes it is the darkness within us.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth.
Absolutely. And that's...
Then I wish you every success. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the... And all this stuff about moons and... Hyperopia. What a load of baloney.
I understand your frustration. We found that there isn't much value to be found in these
If there's a silver lining, it's that these
Paimon agrees. And...
You look disappointed.
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain...
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly
Oh, duh! Yeah!
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their The alternative is Nefer. Profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes...
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free?
Now is not a good time.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little...
You mean a part?
Can't go wrong with food. Although...
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine?
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But...
Yeah. It would really save us the...
Wait, what the... Traveler?
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need...
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler.
Is something the matter? I'm fine. It's just, but it's okay. This is something I have to work.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally...
Come on.
Huh? She's not here. Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Oh well. Looks like we just came at a bad... There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway. Calamine? Oh, how strange. Looks right. It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried... What about Luonatar? Luonatar? Hey! Sorry, didn't understand. Yeah, that's even stranger. What about him? Oh, they change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And good idea. She might know what's happening.
Ah, it's you. How is Kut? No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting...
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah.
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has...
Makes sense.
Full throttle!
Wait a moment. Is it just Paimon, or is this all kind of...
No, I don't...
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The... Sniffer Mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also...
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexen Circle, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us, so that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice? It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but Alice in the flesh?
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
You look like...
What is that supposed to mean, I'm the mother of Klee, Teyvat's #1 cutie. How old could I possibly be?
So she's a friend of yours?
Kind of.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too. That's right. She's a good person, just kinda... unpredictable.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable, If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation. In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is.
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed. Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you...
You're quite right. I'm here in Nodcry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for. Kind of. My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's border. I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, the trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world. Oh, that's exactly it! The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nodcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame. And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's... because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment.
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious, but right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows? I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Meet Anne?
Oh, so you remember. Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess.
What does that...
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
My body is... Wait, no. It's... my mind. What's happening to me? Are you out for a walk too? Huh? The day has come at last. Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon? So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, but as my power wanes, I suppose.
Come on! Come on! Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
It's times like these when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes too.
How fascinating. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I
Karina! Lametti! It's time to eat!
Coming!
I want to watch them a little longer.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast!
Great!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable of...
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak.
Okay, you got me there.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch.
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Is pumping a balloon full... Yep.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all.
A plane?
Huh? How come? I don't mind sharing.
I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, and when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftover-
Hey! That was... And then...
Oh, you don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. It's not... What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town, too. Maybe the
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence. That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Teyvat's history. Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want. Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is...
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Teyvat was lost. The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once...
Wait, we did that?
Oh, well, strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be. Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your Moon Goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Teyvat. At least enough to sustain her...
Strengthen her connection? But...
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now.
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fun... Then your first job is to find it. As a moon god, neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never...
So, finding out her...
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step. But every journey... The second problem is with her plan to use the Moon Marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, Pierce, given her current condition, she won't be able to provide any... But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this...
Wait, mage? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case.
Actually, this is more like you said. I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Teyvat's border soon. That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize... Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the Moon Goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I... Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Durin's doing.
You really are...
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on, just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka...
Klee didn't make the list!
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Oh! Yep.
I'm glad you agree.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I must say, I'm now very curious.
That's a lot.
What a lively place.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's... Who are you, Cole?
Are they...
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free rein in the workshop. Can you even swing a hammer anymore? You might as well use that hammer to... Don't! I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And...
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're... friends. Then again...
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night.
Oh, so that was her way of trying... What a pity. I won't get the chance...
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out...
The surprise of her life.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a... Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some...
Huh? Is he... talking to me? Can he see me?
Here you go.
Oh...
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
I don't know why.
The most important thing right now is to find the...
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even...
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Columbina?
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time...
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and...
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole?
Not really. We've never met. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice.
Yeah. Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So...
Hey! Don't go around making promises.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the heck...
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her?
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away?
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from months?
Oh, true.
That would be... this young lady?
Hey there! Sorry to disturb you, but... Are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
If we got the wrong
When I shook my head, I meant... No, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally...
It's really you!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is... No, stop! Alice! I can't believe it! I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the... But I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass?
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say.
Huh? Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry?
Yes. My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Right! Paimon remembers her.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific...
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guide?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of Funerary Flame, they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed. For it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Well, I mean, it's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost what I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection, which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection...
Okay, so...
Oh.
Is some...
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out...
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable, not...
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could back...
Whoa, time out! The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue.
Yes. Although, that said, what if we could take advantage of the well, travel back isn't quite accurate. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms. You look lost.
Yeah, things got a little...
All right. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find... By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to... If everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the moon
I think so.
Yes?
Great.
My name?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke. If you'd be interested, Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just...
She seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Ha 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 ha, what did I tell you? Now then, the next order of business is...
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient. I'm also inclined to review our other documents, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kutar's birth.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbi. In that case, we'll start by heading to the...
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the
Thank you, Mr. Var.
I should follow them.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain...
You're saying there's...
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral... There's no sense seeking answers in...
Makes sense. Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of...
What we can gather from these I cannot fault them for their earnest faith. I imagine that it wouldn't surprise...
Lauma speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voice...
Well, that's a bit complicated. And how realistic they're... Amongst the Frost Moon Scions of today, only I know of her existence. And I alone have spoken to her. That being said, I have sensed...
Changes?
Oh, seems like this is getting us nowhere. Oh.
Sure.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea. Yeah, right. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise,
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading? Come on, let the child wish to build a wooden... Kutar was passing by. Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's... The Moon Chanter declared the event a miracle, and took the nest as a relic. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that? Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making that.
Ah. I'd originally considered this a fabrication, but now that I think about it...
She didn't know how other people would interpret it.
Yes.
Oh.
And now...
Still no name. It's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
Rev the engines!
Let's see. There's Barca. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same blaze we've been...
I convinced them.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us?
Sure does. Now you're back. We can go meet up with them together.
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private.
So, Barca was waiting on us, but what about you two?
Oh, no,
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's board. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more
Ah, I see. Following
Wait, then...
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or...
Introductions are overrated. Especially in cases like this.
It's you!
So? It's not like the Academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also...
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already...
Hat Guy? Turns out, I actually
Oh? Then why did you react to the same...
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introduction.
Lauma. Moon...
And I'm a Drioche from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy. I believe we last saw each other on the boat ride here.
Mind you, the only reason I came here...
Who's that?
The Doctor. Also known as Dottore. Second of the Fatui Harbingers.
From the tone of your voice,
I was reviewing our archives, and noticed that a lot of information about Dottore, or Zondik, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia. But he got kicked out before he could graduate.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to knock.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, but the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his...
Why does it sound less like... Anyway, we were just about to meet two of the other Harbingers.
Sure.
Even though they're Harbingers, well, they're older.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui...
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Well, yeah. That's obviously part of... Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I, want to see him meddling with things again. Don't worry. Pigeons always know what...
You made it. Who is this?
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him...
Wait, this is the Academia representative?
I believe this will prove my identity. You'll notice it
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine.
What?
But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation...
If anyone asks, I'm here in Notcry to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Barca, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long.
you flatter me.
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey!
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort?
Fair point.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something...
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to her.
That's pretty direct.
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Notcry is almost concluded, and accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa...
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably...
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump... The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will...
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with...
Ugh.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not...
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a...
Are you talking about the moon marrows?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over...
Exactly! This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No! He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can... That gas was poisonous! If I hadn't... And after all that, he left while I was still cleaning up after his mess. Waste of time!
Hat guy, I must say, you...
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable info.
Wait, what?
You're welcome to join it.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally...
He makes quite...
I'll say. I've met tons of headstrong people, but anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing?
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her...
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know.
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by her that Tsaritsa's plans had long
I always thought that was weird. What could she...
Knowing what we do now...
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty, but Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has... The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice. It was a dumb and stupid rumor.
And what happened?
I imagine she stopped caring. She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions. So she just... continued to see, for my part, that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed.
I just felt that, and so I waited quietly for the...
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once, I forget who said it.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart...
What is it? Something come to mind?
That makes sense. Nothing screams you are needed like your name shouted from...
Well, good luck with it. But if you ask me, I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had.
Nor I.
Sandrone.
Huh! It's a Sealy!
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality.
I'm sure it...
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
Okay! Time to do what adventurers do!
Here you are.
Oh, that guy. How come you're back so soon?
Fine. Dottoro's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more. How about you?
Unfortunately, we've tried everything. Different phantom...
Abyssal monsters roaming the...
Every time I see it, I can't help but think. Is this what it was like in Mondstadt when dragons... And if I fail in the task,
That's just meaningless speculation.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions. However, we could not change their...
The events of the past are...
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that...
It's an impossible task.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible. Or if it is, I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because it's because you want her hypothesis to come true. So, think for yourself.
Yeah.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the Phantom. If we want to clear this hurdle...
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating this.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact?
Yes, and I suspect everything in Tevat is logged in Irminsul. But the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the great...
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Tevat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to...
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take...
Is anyone there? She's missing. I hear someone inside.
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision.
Yes. The important thing is not
to intimidate and obstruct.
Let me try.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run!
Stay back!
I hear someone inside. Spartana? Are you in there?
Where are all these monsters coming from?
What is this? Dangerous. I should get out of here.
Don't celebrate too soon.
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Help
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them, and create an opportunity for him to hide.
Help me!
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them, and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's a monster ahead! Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it. The monster's gone. Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. Anyway.
Quickly!
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked. Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere. But my daughter must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him. I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow. Hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin.
This is a new development. I've never seen this happen before. We might just be able to save this Hey!
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter?
Get out while you still can.
But I can't just leave her here.
Sorry.
Okay, if I do find her, I'll get her.
Don't bother.
What's that noise?
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all. Morgana? Are you there? What? What's this? Hey! Let us out! Watch out! Huh? That's... Yes, it's one of hers for sure.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
It won't work. There's not enough left, but that...
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue.
I guess...
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
It's my daughter's book! She's passed this way! I've searched and searched. I no longer have any...
I'm sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not... Albedo? Hat guy?
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head.
Huh? His reactions have...
How many times have I... Huh?
You can see...
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized... But you were the ones... I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths... I won't find my daughter.
What? No.
Yes. Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either. It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry.
I'm just... tired. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying.
It's not pity. You say you're from Mondstadt, yes? And you're from Sumeru, where they've built...
Yes. It seems you...
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes.
I have, but...
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived.
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindagnir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart.
It's all right.
From how you speak of your life...
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. We have festivals a few times.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge...
That's wonderful. In other words, after... I mean, I can...
That's true.
Well, time's almost up. The chances are slim, I know. But I'd like to spend these last few... May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably.
He's gone. In a few minutes, the ending of this tale did not change.
May your wishes come true.
Hat guy. You've never talked about your past. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I know about Albedo's past. Our experience. As for you, you're my first friend. And you've either way, I mean, we're still best friends. But if
I've told you about myself.
And what did you do?
Prepared for the entrance.
All right. If you really...
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after that. Durin. Resisting the influence of the Abyss. Suppressing the urge to but no matter how you asked me if you would create a new, but the real answer is
that guy.
But at least you've got people here to help.
I will.
All right. Break.
Hello?
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to? The amplitude isn't particularly high.
Alice. We were unable.
I see. Well, that is rather odd. And could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. I should probably have Nicole come and...
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you... I am delighted to see that you understand what takes priority. Okay, I'll try and keep it short. My senses are telling me that...
Oh, cool!
What patience. This was a sanctuary of great
Oh! Like the place that housed the Eternal Moon's marrow?
Alright then.
Remember what you were saying?
Fine. Simply put, we need 3 humans. Think of it as a test from the 3 moon...
Pretty sure Lauma would ace that test. Oh.
I also have no doubt that the Moon Chanter would be qualified. But therefore, the most feasible method is not so much to follow... I've done some research, and it turns out the mechanism is rather crude.
I'm with you so far. How do we get the Kuvaki in?
The ease...
So we're going to...
Precisely. Huh? Sorry? Does the idea of...
No, that's not it.
Oh, what is it?
It's about Moon Prayer Night. I figured out a way for Kutar to join in the festivity.
Huh?
But as Paimon said...
What are they talking about?
Really?
Haha, count me. Miss Nicole has made it clear that this is the easiest way. The way I see it, there's nothing else to discuss. It's time to step...
Yeah, you're right. In that case...
Then we'll start with you first, Traveler. How's it going? Do you feel anything? How about now? And now? What about now?
You guys!
All right, I'm officially impressed. It's like I summoned a giant stone titan to arm wrestle you. In my last attempt, I infused 5 times the amount of Kuvaki required. Yes. Safe to say, you're next, Mr. Varka.
Sure, here goes...
All right.
Whoa, hey, wait a minute. No, not great. You think this is funny? I just lost to a young lady and...
My apologies.
Oh.
How's it going?
I'm not as dizzy as last time, but I can...
In that case, you wouldn't be an ideal choice, Miss...
Okay. Let's go ask some of our other friends then.
no surprises here.
I'm...
Shame.
Whoa,
Allergic reaction.
Huh? Well?
The Hexenzirkel is an organization that cares for and protects children.
Is something that
the candidates have to be...
I guess that rules me.
Huh. Everyone except the Moonchanter got beaten. Guess I don't need to feel so bad.
Perhaps I could ask for volunteers among...
I'll see about talk. In fact, I think we had some former Frostmoon Scions join our ranks recently.
Can you give me the scientific explanation for how the then we could...
No.
Wow! No elaborate...
How about I... Wave chaser plane. Shame that Lohan's...
Strange. The moon goddess is clearly revered by many people.
She mentioned that the world has reached...
And when we fought the Reiki...
Also, Paimon's not sure what people feel.
Gratitude, certainly.
It's basic reciprocity.
Yeah. Even though she looked like...
A review of the relevant data...
Yep.
They really think so?
I'm super surprised that Columbina isn't her actual name, though. I know.
Unfortunately, that's not...
Columbina. That was the code name the Fatui gave me. But it also put... Is that really... Is there anyone left who will still call...
Moonprayer Night is getting closer.
Then allow me...
Huh?
You contacted your friends via the Adventurers Guild. Sandrone has been keeping an eye. Since I have the ability to accommodate a moon marrow,
Arlecchino.
When can we begin?
I see. We can begin right away. How was it?
None at all.
Then it seems we shan't need to look for...
Great! Cool. Alright, like Paimon said, the rest of us can take...
Then, my job is to take care of the caretakers. I will ensure everyone receives food and accommodation.
I'm ready as...
The work is done. The sacred scroll shut. The stars grow dim, the people silent. The white sun sets, the silver moon rises. O path to the temple, appear now before us.
Wow!
So that's what all this is about.
With a calm mind, this proved not too arduous.
It might be best to eat something first. Take care to chew.
They will head in soon. They will need to enter